Hi everybody, Mark here. How you doing? You okay? Yep. Excuse me a minute. Um, yeah, I haven't been around for a bit, for about a week. Um, mainly because I've been ill. I really cannot believe how bad I've been this last year for colds and bugs and coughs and it's ridiculous. Absolutely, I'm not really somebody who gets ill a lot. I have, if you've seen me if you've seen me with having to sort out my sciatica and that, which is just that's not actually a bug or a virus. It's just a nuisance. And I get things like migraines as well. But I've never had so many bugs and colds and flu and everything as I've had this last year. It is absolutely crazy, and I'm pretty much like a tank when it comes to things like that. It takes a lot to floor me, and this last year has been just one cold and or bug after another, and this one has just been a real nasty one. Yeah, I even lost my voice for a couple of days, which is one of the reasons why I haven't done any videos. Uh, I have got 2 videos up waiting to go live on YouTube, but I just haven't had the inclination to do it, to put them up. They're up. Well, I'll say put them up. They're up, but I haven't changed them from private to, and that's because I've been going to work with this thing, with this bug, and when I come back home, it's literally been a case of I'm going to bed. I'm just completely shattered. So I'd go to bed, go to sleep, and wake up the next morning and just do the whole thing over and over again. Um, but yeah, that's enough of the excuses of why I've not been around for the last week or so. You can probably tell I'm still not 100% right. My voice is still a bit. So to treat myself, because I've not been feeling very well. I've been feeling very well. And there's no such thing as man flu. Alright, I will tell you now, it's been scientifically proven there is no such thing as man flu. Alright? Okay? Ever. But yeah, to treat myself, I thought I'd show you what I've picked up. There are some comics and magazines that I've picked up, but a couple of them, some of them aren't. This first lot isn't. Now, we all read American comics, especially people in America read American comics. In Canada, read American comics. But in the UK, we all read American comics. I'm taking it anybody who watches these videos and reading American comics, you know. And we all see these adverts for sweets and chocolates and all these sort of things like Hershey bars and Reese's Pieces and all this stuff. And I've always wondered what they were like. I mean, I've only recently just had Reese's Pieces and the Reese's peanut butter cups and that. Oh, because they've only just recently, in the last few years, come to this country, and only in the last few months have they come to this backwater little town that I live in. And I've never ever had a Twinkie. I know. I have never had a Twinkie, and I thought I would never ever get a chance to have a Twinkie because they closed down. Then I found out, I heard a few weeks ago that they were starting back up again. I think they're starting up in Canada, I believe. So Twinkies are back on the menu. Yes, but brilliant. There's a sweet shop in this town, and it's like the old-fashioned British sweets shops with the sweets in the jars. And you go in and you say, "Oh, I'll have half a pound of gummy bears and jelly babies and all that," and it's like, oh, brilliant. But they also sell American stuff there. What did it? They've got some American cereals as well there, which I can't remember what they were. But I've just been on a little shopping spree in there, um, and, uh, and look, I got Twinkies. I'm gonna be able to see what Twinkies taste like. I have never, all these years, I've read the little advert cartoons that used to get in Marvel and DC comics, where superheroes would save the Twinkies and then eat a Twinkie, and I was always thinking, wow, Twinkies must be like ambrosia. They must be like the food of the gods if the superheroes are so bothered by it that these villains nicking them, these weird and obscure villains nicking them, that they actually take time out to save the Twinkies. So yeah, I'm going to actually record this now. This is my very first tasting of a Twinkie. Okay, and from what I understand, these are actually proper Twinkies. Right, they're not fake ones or anything like that. They actually had the Twinkie thing on it. So sniff it. It's like a white. You got to sniff these things. And I've just got my taste buds back as well from this cold. So here we go. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know, because they've got plenty more where that's come from. So if I'm doing this wrong, if I'm supposed to be dunking this in hot chocolate or something, or yeah, I don't know. Actually, that's not a bad idea, dunking it in hot chocolate. I might try it one day. But yeah, so here we go. My very first taste of a Twinkie after all these years. I don't know if I want to do this now. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm not going to be able to redo this video if I cock up afterwards. Right, here we go. Not bad. Not bad. I won't eat the rest of this because it's going to be really boring watching me eat a Twinkie on the videos. But it's not bad actually. I'm trying to think. It does sort of remind me of something we got have in this country. The flavour of it more than anything else. It reminds me of something. I can't remember what it was now that we used to have in this country. But yeah, very nice. Yes, and I'm glad to hear that they're back. So I shall be getting more of these. Although they are £1. I think it was £1.50 for this. So yeah, but yeah, very nice. Yeah, it's worth £1.50 for a try anyway. See what it's like. Also, I don't know if this is American or Canadian or Argentinian or Mexican. I don't know. And I know there is something over here called fluff, which is like marshmallows, and you stick it in your cocoa and that. But I've never actually seen this one. I'm sure this is American. It's artificial flavour strawberry fluff. Now, if there's anybody in America or Canada that says, yeah, that comes from here, let me know, because I have no idea. I think this is American. And like I said, we do have the white fluff over here now, because the girlfriend eats it, because it's the only kind of marshmallowy stuff that's not actually got any gelatin in it. It's not got any, because she's vegetarian. I'll eat anything, I don't care. Animal, mineral, vegetable, cows, pigs, humans, I don't care, as long as it looks and tastes nice, I don't mind. But the girlfriend's vegetarian. Now the only thing is, I bought this for her. But the only thing is, it says everything in it is vegetarian, apart from Red 40. Now, I'm sure Red 40 is the one that's made from the crushed beetles. I mean, it doesn't say anything on here about suitable for vegetarians. It says gluten free and do not microwave container. Yeah, I'll have to Google Red 40 and see if that sounds like a pretty good name for a comic book character. Only Red 40. So yeah, strawberry fluff. I thought I'd get it for the girlfriend just in case it is vegetarian. Put that down there. Again, this is something that I've seen in comics and on American TV shows and all that, and I've always thought to myself, really got to try. I really want to try one of them. And again, it's marshmallow and chocolate. It's moon pie. Moon pie. No, this is it. You see, all you people over there, the other side of the pond and that, you're all sitting there going, what? I can just walk down the street and pick these up. They just fall off the trees. What's going on? What's wrong with you? But this stuff here, this is like stuff we don't get in this country. If we do, it's very rare. It's like Hershey Kisses and that, or I mean, Hershey bars. We've only just recently in the UK got Hershey bars, which as far as I know anyway. So, you know, the only time you would actually get, or Jolly Ranchers, the only time we'd ever really get Jolly Ranchers or Hershey Kisses or anything like that would be if somebody went over to America on holiday to pick them up, you know. So, I've just seen what time what time that I've been going on. I've been talking about food for 10 minutes. These we used to get in this country, and then they stopped making them, and now they're back under the banner of Wonka, as in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and that. And these are nerds. We used to have these in this country years ago, and then they stopped making them, but now they're back, and it's that. Hang on a sec. So I'm just trying to get focused. There you go. And I don't want to do this video again because I won't be able to say it's my first taste of a Twinkie bar then. So there you go. Those nerds, Wonka, and the sour ones, sour nerds, and yeah, chewy gobstoppers. Oh, why not? I'm treating myself. So there you go. I'm immersing myself. I'm going to have my Twinkie bars and read my comics now, and then make me feel like I'm in America. What else have I got? Oh, you can get these little Lego packs of Lego characters, and it's like for $1.99 or so, and I get them every now and then if I've got a couple of quid change in it, and I sort of feel them and see that. And I picked up 2 yesterday. One was a paintballer. Yeah. Unfortunately, this one is also a paintballer. As you can see by his jacket, he's also a paintballer. So if anybody is out there and they collect these, and they haven't got a paintballer but they want it, give us a shout and I'll post this off to you. It is opened, but I took one look in there and saw it was exactly the same, and that was the first time I'd taken anything out of this packaging by just going like that. That's the first time I've taken it, so everything is still in there. I will seal this up. If anybody wants this, that's what it'll look like. Okay, he's got his helmet and gun and everything and the stand and that. That's what it'll look like. So if anybody wants this, you're welcome to have it. Give us a shout. Anywhere in the world. I'll see if I can post it off to you. You can just have it. I'm trying to get, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a Medusa sort of thing. You get, yeah, you might get my bugs and viruses and that in there, but other than that, you should be alright. They do sort of like monster versions. It's like Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman. There's like a vampire bat sort of thing, and the Medusa. I've been trying to get them, but to no avail. But yeah, if anybody wants this, give us a shout, and I'll send it over to you. Oh, I've really got no use for a double of that, quite frankly. So yeah, so that's that. Today I picked up this, and I won't show you the cards that I got because one, it's going to take ages to show you all the 60 plus cards that I got out of this pack, and 2, I've got a game tonight, and just in case Adam sees this, I don't want him to know what my new cards look like. But it is the Magic the Gathering intro pack for the Dragon's Maze, and this was Gruul Siege. And it says the Gruul stand ready to beat down all who oppose them. With the Gruul Siege deck, creatures versed in battle tactics will thwart your enemies, setting up your bone-crushing brutes to deal with the killing blow. With your help, your guild could ultimately control Ravnica. Choose your guild at guildsofravnica.com. I know I didn't need to read that last bit, but so yeah, there you go. That's what I picked up today, Magic the Gathering wise. I won't show you the cards because, like I said, I've got a game tonight. Not that the cards I have will probably be used to their full advantage, because it's just going to be me sat there with the other three guys, and they'll be playing the game properly because they know how to play it, and I'll be sitting there going, I'll play that one, and they'll be like, you can't play that one. What? But it, no, you can't. Okay, y'all go. How many points have I got left? I'm not very good at it. I'll admit it. I'm not very good at Magic the Gathering. I do try, but it's not. I'm not very good. And I've got no problem with it. I've really got no problem with it. You can't all be experts at everything. My forte is comic books, and I delve into Magic the Gathering every now and then. But I have fun playing. You know, that's the main thing, having fun. So, but yeah, so I won't show the cards, but I've picked that up. So yeah, be warned, Adam, my butter one. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, you better shave it. Yeah, whatever. Music. Yes, I do like music. I do. I've got shed loads of music. I've got a external hard drive over there, about 500 gigabytes worth of music on it already. I've got in my vault. I've got tons of CDs that I do not have the room to have in my tiny little flat here. And I will say that I don't buy that as many CDs as I used to, mainly because of the cost, mainly because of the space, mainly because a lot of music, a lot of bands nowadays making bad tunes. But there are a few exceptions, a few bands that I make an exception for, and I will actually go out and buy their CD rather than turn around to somebody who's got it and say, "Can I borrow it? Do I listen to it?" And then, like you used to do with tapes and records and that. But yeah, I actually picked up the Queens of the Stone Age new album, like clockwork. Brilliant. And it's got the new single on it, "My God Is the Sun," which I've heard really good. I know they've changed a lot. Their style of music has changed a lot since their first album come out, and but I still like them. I still think they're pretty cool. So Queens of the Stone Age, and even their emblems changed as well. But there you go. So there you go. Queens of the Stone Age album. So that's something else I picked up. Hang on. I get these people. Yeah, sorry, jiggling around in that. I've got you on my lap again. Sorry. I collect these the piece collections and that from Eagle Moss. I have now cancelled the DC Comics chess set one because I just don't like the costumes that they're bringing out with those now. They are horrendous. They are horrendous for the new 52 costumes. Ugh. The last one I got was the Supergirl one, which you probably can't see up there. That was the last one, which 37, I think it was. 37? 34, no, 35, I think it was. 35 or 36, I don't know. I've stopped getting it anyway. But I'm still getting the Batman one. And this fortnight's one was the Batmobile from Detective Comics number 601. There's a magazine. And there, if I can do it without glare, there is the Batmobile from Detective Comics 601. And you probably can't see that. It's all glary and everything because everything's shiny. And but yeah, that looks pretty cool. And I will say I am actually enjoying these. I am really enjoying these. They are really nice little nice little collector item actually, especially if you're a Batman fan. There you go. And then next fortnight What have we got next fortnight? Oh, it's the Batmobile from Batman: The Brave and the Bold animated series. That's the next one. Cool. So yeah, that should be really nice. Magazines. You want the magazines? 2 issues of 2000 AD because they come out every week, and I go to the little village shop that's about 3 miles away that I pick up the magazines. So every fortnight I go there. So it's 2000 AD 1837 and 2000 AD 1838. And yes, that's Sinister Dexter. That's the Sinister Dexter that IDW are reprinting in their new series that they're doing. I think it's next month. Is it next month or August? So there you go. There's that. And finally, Jiminy Christmas, finally, the latest issue of Clint magazine comes out. Issue 2.7. I hadn't got an issue of Clint magazine for about 3 or 4 months. I think it was, and I actually thought it got cancelled. I thought they cancelled it and they just went, no, not selling enough. But no, it's just not been released yet. I don't know why. I thought because I usually pick up in WH Smith's, and I thought maybe WH Smith's because of things like Hit Girl and Secret Service. A lot of the comic strips in here are quite violent, and I thought some idiot is really going to go, "You can't sell this to my little Johnny. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, think of the children. No, you shouldn't be shitting. You shouldn't be selling things like this on your shelves. Oh, it's evil." But no, didn't have any morons trying to stop it from being sold on at WH Smith's. It was just the fact that it just hadn't been printed for whatever reason. And if I ever see Mark Miller, I'm going to ask him why. Um, but yeah, so that's the new issue of Clint magazine out now. I have some great friends. Obviously, I have some great friends in the community here. Some brilliant people in the community, but I also have some great friends in, I suppose you could say, the real world, and they all know that I like comics. I don't know what gave it away, really, but they always pick up. So if they see anything in charity shops and that, they always pick it up. And this one's quite a rarity actually. I didn't even know that Fleetway published any American comic reprints and such. And yeah, one of my friends saw this in a charity shop, and she thought, "Oh, I know somebody who might like that." And it's Marvel Annual from 1972, I believe. In a second, just have a look. Yeah, 1972. There you go. With the Hulk picking up a anti-aircraft gun and flipping over the soldiers like brilliant. And it's all black and white reprints of Marvel comics. Unfortunately, they never put into. That's why I like when I put it. They never put into these things what issues they were reprinting. But this one had the Toad Men from space. We're trying to take over the world. Now, I reckon it's got to be a fairly old Hulk story because Bruce Banner is changing into the Hulk when the sun goes down, when it's night time. So it's got to be the first 10 issues. It's got to be printed off that from the Hulk. I think it was around about issue 10 or something like that of the Incredible Hulk that they actually stopped him from changing. It was when he got angry, not when the sun went down. But you've got not only the Hulk in here, you've got Conan the Barbarian as well. Zukella's daughter. I don't know why I put that accent for, And I think I saw Spider-Man in here as well. Yep, Spider-Man versus the terrible Tinkerer. Sorry, the terrible Tinkerer. And excuse me a minute. She's got that old book smell. I love that smell. There's only one smell that's better than old book smell. That's old comic smell. And there's only one smell better than old comic smell, and that's cut grass. Sorry, but it's true. Sorry. You may have your own ideas on that, but it's wrong. Sorry. So yes, there's it. And then you've got so you've got the Fantastic Four, Prisoners of Korgo, Master of Planet X. So I'm sure there's somebody out there like Howler Mouse or Costa Bromstar or Cromda One or Dark and Howlet or Captain Strangelove or anybody, Ghost Critic. He collects Fantastic Four comics now. I'm sure there's anybody out there who might be able to tell me what issues these stories come from, and then you finish off again with a Hulk story. I think it's a Hulk. Is that the last one? Oh no, Spider-Man again, with the first appearance of the Scorpion, and then you've got the Incredible Hulk story, which looks like the first appearance of Tyrannus. Yeah. So yeah, that was a pretty nice present. I thought that was pretty good. Nice little gift there. I was well chuffed with that when I was handed that to me. I mean, it's been clipped, which what people who collect British annuals, hardback annuals, it's called clipped, which is just usually there. You'd have the price of the book, and then of course parents didn't want their kids to know how much money they spent on them. So, and everything came from Santa Claus as well. So the parents would cut the price tag out of it. But no, I've got no complaints of that. There's a bit of foxing, what you call foxing, on the bottom here, and that where the colouring in that. It's like that weird browny colour. So, but yeah, no, I'm well chuffed with that. Brilliant. And finally, very quickly, got some comics. Got some comics here. Bloody hell, it's gone for half an hour and my throat's going funny. I shall go through these quickly because a few of these I'll probably do once my voice comes back and once I get a chance to read them as well, because I just haven't read any comics at all this last week. I just haven't had the inclination to. But I will do some reviews on these with my State of Independent videos. You've got the new X-Files comic from IDW, number 1. Indestructible Hulk, number 9, with the Daredevil in it. Harbinger, or how you want to say it, number 13. Looking forward to reading this. I might do this on a review on one of my State of Independence one. Captain Midnight, number 0. One thing I didn't know actually. Oh no, I'll leave it to my review video. Bloodshot, number 12. And if you're following me on Twitter, if you're not following me on Twitter, feel free to come along on Twitter and follow me. If you're not following me on Facebook, feel free to come along. And I'm a Facebook whore. I don't care. I'll friend near enough anybody. But if you see me on Twitter and that, you'll know that I was going to open this. I was going to do a live review of this comic. I was going to open it and read it on air and then give it a review. And I haven't opened it yet. And a lot of people have said, don't open it, it's not worth it. But I will open it, and I will do that at some point. And it's Age of Ultron, book 10. And I haven't even opened it yet. I haven't read it. I don't know what's going on in here. I've got Age of Ultron 10 AI, or AI in it. I've got that coming to me at some point in the post. So I better read this and find out what's going on before I get to Age of Ultron AI. But like I said, I've just not had the inclination. But there you go. That's my video for today. like I said, just to show you that I'm still around, I'm still alive, and show you what I've picked up recently. I will be doing a... It's Friday today, isn't it? Yeah. I will be doing a live unbagging tomorrow night at, I don't know what time. Might be about sort of 11 o'clock GMT time. So I'll be doing live unbagging tomorrow night with my comics that I'm getting from my local comic shop, my monthlies I'm picking up. So yeah, that just leaves me to say thank you all for watching. Thank you everybody who subscribed, because I'm getting close to now. I think I need about number 15, 16 subscribers till I get to 400, which is brilliant. I've got to try and figure out something to do for my 400th video. So yeah, so thank you everyone who subscribed in the past and recently. If you've got any comments down below, anything about any of the sweets, the CD, the comics, if you want that, it's the paintballer. Okay, if you want that, first person to put in the comment section or PMs me. No, comment section. Put it in the comment section down below. First person who puts in the comment section down below. If you want it, you can have it. You know. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, comment section down below. Stick anything you want, really. I don't care. Thumbs up, great. Thumbs down, whatever. And yeah, I'll see you all later on. Hopefully for some more comic book stew and some more State of Independent, and I might even get my arse into gear and start doing my Universal, my comic book, my own comic book universe that I created years ago. You never know. So thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ta for now.